Hello, YTPC. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper. I have my son
Bearded Piper Wade
with me, and tonight we're going to do a first impression. Y'all know I'm not real big on aromatics, but found an aromatic. Yeah, he likes the sweet stuff. I found an aromatic from Cornell and Deal called Milk and Honey that has Kentucky as a significant part of its base. Kentucky burley, some Perique and Orientals, and it has a honey topping, among other things, apparently, because the tin note, when you crack that open, what did you smell?
First thing I smelled was chocolate and raisin. It had a very fruity flavor, or smell, I should say.
But it's not a bright light.
But it's
fruit.
not like
it's a
smacky
dark
in the face. It was like just a nice, rich, almost like a spiced fruit, kind of like a raisin or dried something.
It's got that dark fruit, and I get the honey. The honey was the first thing that I could smell when I opened it up. So let's light this up.
Let's get lit.
And see.
It's my new catchphrase.
There you go.
How does this thing work?
Flip it up.
Oh, flip it.
And then use your index finger.
Oh, this is fancy.
And then I'll take that back because I need...
These old guys have all the fancy tools. I got a Bic.
Well, I got one of those if you're more comfortable with it.
Yeah, I grab that.
Now, if you asked me, if you just gave this to me and said, smoke this, I would not guess right off the bat that this is an aromatic.
Mm-mm.
It has a very light sweetness to it. Light sweetness. But I taste the Kentucky. I taste the Kentucky and a little bit of that buttery sour taste you get with the Orientals. Now, I should have said to my wife, hey, you need to come up here and tell us what the room note smells like, because she likes the fruity aromatics, not fruity Orientals. She likes the fruity aromatics. I don't think that this is one she's going to be particularly fond of.
Now, this one could get us in trouble. That's okay.
In fact, it might. That's right. This might get us in trouble tonight.
I like that.
Now, I am getting a little bit of a sweetness. I'm not really tasting the raisin that we got right off the bat at all. I'm tasting mostly just a lightly sweet Kentucky.
It's kind of like I don't want to say a dull flavor, but it's maybe like a comfortable flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a super strong, like you were saying. It's very light. It's very, I don't know how to describe it. Comfortable. Like, this is something I would actually smoke on a regular, probably. I'm gonna have to get me a jar.
And for people who have been hesitant to try a Kentucky, this is it's a mild Kentucky. It's not like Old Dark Fired or H.H. Bold Kentucky or any of those.
No, this would actually probably convince me to start trying Kentucky a little more.
Yeah. Now there I'm starting to get a little more of the sweetness.
It's really good. It's very smooth.
That it is. Well, give us a few minutes to smoke down into the bowl a little bit, and we'll be back. Give you some final thoughts on our first impression. Well, folks, we're back. We've had a chance to smoke down at least half. I'm a little farther down my bowl. And for me, it has just continued to be a nice, I would call it a medium burley with just a little bit of a nice Kentucky flavor and a little sweetness to it. What do you think?
It's good. We were talking a little earlier, and one of the things I've noticed is for someone like me who smokes a lot faster than I should, it's very forgiving. You don't have much tongue bite at all. Just super smooth the whole way through.
It doesn't get hot.
Mm-mm.
No.
But really, really good flavor. It's very mild. It's not super strong one way or another. I think it's one that just about anyone could enjoy, whether you're an aromatic fan or not. And it doesn't really. I was telling Dad that if you were to line this up with 3 or 4 other aromatics, there's no way that I'd be able to pick this out as an aromatic.
No, they've got it categorized that way, but I would just say it's a nice medium burley with just a little bit of Kentucky flavor and a little bit of sweetness to it. So anybody who's been shying away from trying Kentuckies, Milk and Honey from Cornell and Deal might be one that you want to give a shot.
Definitely.
So. If you had to rate it on a 5-star scale, where would you put this one?
I'm going to give it 3.5 or 4. Probably 4. 4 stars.
Okay. Now, I'm only going to rate it a 3, but I'll explain to you. My 4s and 5s, for me a 5 is every time I find it, I buy it. If it's there, I will buy it. Unless it happens to be one of my readily available 5s, which, like Haunted Bookshop, I can get anytime. Sorry, Everett. Yeah, he can't get a hold of it up in Canada.
He's got to be rough, buddy.
He struggles.
Blink
But
if you need help.
But fives are typically going to be Gawith and Hogarth and things like that are really hard to get. Fours are I buy it anytime I find it on sale, and I'll plan my purchases. And for me, 3s are, I would buy it again, but I'm not going out of my way to get it because there are some stronger things or better things that I like.
Yeah, I think going off of that scale, I definitely put it at a 4 then, because this is one I'm going to go buy myself some to begin with.
Yeah.
Just because I would probably smoke this on a daily basis.
Okay.
It's that kind of good for me.
Yeah. Well, it is. It is very good. I just happen to like Black Irish Twist
I know. Yeah.
and Haunted Bookshop and the slightly stronger things, but it does have fantastically good flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that little first impression. We don't get to do this together very often, and light something you like. Maybe you'll like this. Enjoy your weekend.